Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, the ceremony will commence in 5 minutes, starting with the procession of graduates, followed by the academic procession. In respect to this occasion, I ask that you please take your seats and remind you to turn off all electronic devices. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, would you please rise if you are able for the procession of graduates and remain standing for the academic procession. Thank you.
Almost here.
To here? Swell. Good day, and welcome to the February Convocation of Kwantlen Polytechnic University. We are gathered here today on the traditional and unceded territories of the Kwantlen, Katzie, Coquitlam, Kakite, Musqueam, Swasan, and Semiahmoo peoples who have lived here for millennia. And we especially honor the Kwantlen who graciously bestowed their name on this university. We thank all of our First Nations for sharing their land and resources with us in friendship and in peace. Our elder in residence, Lekayton, is here to bless the convocation.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, my dear ones. Everyone on the stage, especially for sharing your knowledge and getting our children ready for the future. Thank you, grandparents, husbands and wives, aunties and uncles, young children, getting them ready for the pathway of many, many years of education, knowing how important it is. Kwantlen Polytechnic University has shared a lot of daily strength that you carry now. I remember when you first came here and you chose to come here on the day that we showed you what was being offered. You graciously accepted that in the best way possible. You took the time to learn, to watch, to hear, to feel the energy every day is like walking into your own home. And to me, when all of the countries get together in one room, as I see all the parents here, to accompany you on this day of your special day. Sometimes it takes 16 years of education to get to where you are. It's exactly where our people have come to and beyond to get the master of education, the master of science, the master of linguistics, knowing how important your voice is when you speak your own language. I welcome you here today from all the nations, and especially from the Kwantlen First Nation peoples. I hope that this day you will always remember and cherish and ensure the young children here that their turn is coming. They're going to follow your footsteps in the sand, just like you followed someone's footsteps to get you to where we are today. It's encouraging. It's encouraging around the world, knowing you watch the world every day because you have to take care of that now. You have to prepare for the future up and coming. Thank you, elders, for being here, families. Thank all the volunteers that are here today as well, helping us out to make sure your day is perfectly done. With that, my dear ones, I say, Haisapka, thanking all of you. And I give you the sign of respect of our people's people, the very highest sign of honor I give you. Haisapka, all my relations.
Hajka, thank you, Lekayton. Please stay standing if you're able for the singing of O Canada in a version with an extra verse sung and played by KPU students.
domain from east to western sea. Thou land of hope for all who toil, thou true north, strong and free. O Canada, glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. For thee.
Please be seated. I declare today's convocation in session to celebrate our February 2025 graduates. My name is Alan Davis, and I have the honor of serving as the President and Vice Chancellor here at KPU. Convocation means to call together by summons, and in universities, convocations are called for the conferring of credentials and for the recognition of outstanding achievements. I would like to introduce the members of the platform party. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. And we start by acknowledging the amazing faculty who are here with us today. From the KPU Alumni Association, Deepak Gill, our Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Diane Purvey, the Vice President for External Affairs and CEO of the KPU Foundation, Randall Haidt, Vice President for Students, Zena Mitchell, Associate Vice President, Enrollment Services and Registrar and Marshal of Convocation, Nadia Henwood, the Associate Vice President Academic, Dr. David Burns, the Vice Chair of Senate, Catherine Swichtenberg, the University Librarian, Todd Mundell, the Dean of the Faculty of Academic and Career Preparation, Amy Bagalka, the Dean of the Faculty of Health, Sharman Lee, the Associate Dean of the Faculty of Academic and Career Preparation, Dr. Mitra Gurjipur, the Associate Deans of the Faculty of Health, Dr. Sarah Beasley and Dr. Carlo Talla. Joining us in the audience are friends and family of our Student Award recipient, Vivian Lau. Welcome. And ladies and gentlemen, please join me in acknowledging the platform party. Chancellor Kim Baird, Quantilternet, is unable to join us today in person, but sends this special video greeting.
ASIAM, Siamna Siaya, my respected friends, relatives, and elders. Yes, Nishkwalawan Kwanas it Skakak at Lwalab. I'm happy to be amongst you all. President Davis, board members, Senate members, graduates, honored guests, family members, faculty, staff, and alumni. Welcome to Kwantlen Polytechnic University's Convocation ceremony. Today, we celebrate the successes of our soon-to-be graduates. I'd like to extend a big congratulations to each and every one of you. You should be very proud of your achievement. Thank you to your families and your communities that have supported you. I would like to talk about the importance of community today. My own career path was influenced by my community. Indeed, I am an alumna of this very institution because it is community-based. I spent much of my career serving my community, Tsawwassen First Nation. So in your long careers ahead of you, please think about how you can serve your community. You will have great capacity to make the world a better place, and I hope you find a career or volunteer opportunity to do so. Today, you join a new community of alumni, many of whom have found successful career and community service paths. Our grads are philanthropists, critical thinkers, entrepreneurs, and global citizens in many fields. This university's alumni are representing KPU locally, nationally, and globally in an incredibly impactful way. So graduands, take pride in what you do and where you've come from, and most importantly, support the communities that support you. On behalf of your university, I wish you continued success. And once again, congratulations. Haichka, Haisapka.
Thank you, Chancellor. Sophia Lasso Canto will address the convocation on behalf of the graduates. Sophia graduates today with a certificate in healthcare assistant. Sophia.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Sofia. I'm so proud to be graduating from the Healthcare Assistant program at Kwantlen Polytechnic University. When I was asked to talk today, many memories came to my mind. The first one was how our instructor received us, welcomed us with so much kindness, excitement, and a genuine willingness to help us to succeed in this new challenge. I remember the early days when I couldn't find the classrooms. I couldn't remember the email passwords. I couldn't access to the KPU portal. I remember everybody being shy. But then we started to break the ice and feel comfortable with each other. As the weeks went by, I definitely settled in, but shortly after, I began to feel the pressure of the study load, the assignments, the presentations, the clinical practices. I know you know how I feel. However, thanks to my instructors and the support of my peers, my experience was not just bearable, but enjoyable. How can I forget about the Kahoots before each laboratory session? How we had to bring a joke for the lifestyle and choices class. Thank you, Lorraine, and thank you, Chris, for all your dad jokes. We practiced job interview applications with Nirmal and even made a family tree, which provided a very emotional experience and helped us learn more about each other's life. During my clinical practices, my instructor, Anne, went above and beyond, teaching me and guiding me with wisdom and dedication. She fostered an environment where I felt encouraged to participate, to push myself, to do better, and to recognize and reflect on my mistakes. And I know she's not here, but I'm gonna never forget her kindness and professionalism. She was very inspiring to me. Kwantlen Polytechnic University has not only equipped me with the skills to become a proficient healthcare assistant, but it has also provided me with invaluable lessons in self-improvement and personal growth. Throughout my journey, I have learned the importance of self-reflection, cultural competence, effective communication, teamwork, and how to advocate for vulnerable people. KPU truly cares about the well-being of its students. The extensive support services available to us, including counseling, health and dental benefits, sport and recreational activities, have been instrumental in our success. I would also like to thank to the staff in the Career Development Center for such a great insight into developing my resume and cover letter, which is not an easy task, and to the staff in the Learning Center, which were always there to lend a helping hand when facing challenges on my learning process. At Kwantlen Polytechnic University, I felt a strong sense of belonging. It was a place where I could be heard without judgment and where I always felt safe. I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to my family, instructors, and my fellow peers who have supported me in this amazing journey. Congratulations, everybody. Be proud of yourself, and thank you all for being here. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Sophia. We will now certify the graduands. Would the graduands please rise? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the statutes of the Province of British Columbia, and upon the recommendation of the Senate and the Registrar of Kwantlen Polytechnic University, I confer upon you and those in absentia the credential to which you are entitled, and invest you with all the rights and privileges, powers and responsibilities pertaining to that credential. Congratulations to you all. You may be seated. Well, this is the moment you all got up on a Monday morning for. We're now going to present each of our graduates to the convocation. Dr. Burns, the Associate Vice President Academic, will present the graduates, assisted by Nadia Henwood, the University Registrar. Offering congratulations to each graduate as they cross the stage will be myself, the Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Diane Purvey, the Dean of the Faculty of Health, Sharman Lee, and the Dean of the Faculty of Academic and Career Preparation, Amy Bagalka. Graduates, I'm going to ask you to return to your seats after crossing the stage as directed by the marshals. We'll try to keep this orderly, and please stay until everyone has been presented. But vocal encouragement of your favorite graduate is very welcome. This is, after all, a celebration. Dr. Burns, when you're ready.
We will now recognize the graduates of the Faculty of Health. The Bachelor of Psychiatric Nursing, with distinction, Ridwan Abdi Dar. With distinction, Jenna Kaur Atwal. Kaylin Jaya Kaur Buttar. Ashley Hughes. With distinction, Kara Lynn Nibbs. With distinction, Naima Hazra Mohammed. With distinction, Dalina Nguyen. With distinction, Ashlyn Ram. With distinction, Bim Sekon. The Bachelor of Science in Nursing. With distinction, Gerald Aaron Bagonghasa. Tyler James Ian Balance. With distinction, Kim Shirel Bautista. With distinction, Aaron Lebens Blackmore. Danica Eve Burrell. Aaron Brar. With distinction, Malia Chapman. With distinction, Tara Ann Marie Coble. With distinction, Jasmine Dabla. With distinction, Candace Clara Darling. With distinction, Philippa Helen Daubney. With distinction, Mitzi Cortez de la Cruz. Paige Dominique de Souza. Disha Elizabeth Fernandez. With distinction, Deanne Galang. With distinction, Vanessa Ganes. With distinction, Alexis Sophia Gore. With distinction, Liam Su. Kyle James Ivanich. Krista Nicole Cabillos Hanse. With distinction, Alexis Chantel Yonker. Prapreet Kaur. With distinction, Hyunwoo Kim. With distinction, Parneet Kaur Kuner. With distinction, Haley Dawn Kuntz. With distinction, Rachel Ludwig. With distinction, Leah Elizabeth McTaggart. With distinction, Vanessa Na Dede Mensa Wilson. With distinction, Natalie Dominique Morin. With distinction, Tina Wang. With distinction, Priya Parmer. Adrian Pastores. Ashna Pillay. Manisha Ashley Raj. With distinction, Kimberly Mila Renee. With distinction, Harsukpal Kaur Sangha. With distinction, Kamalpreet Kaur Sidhu. Andrea Tsang. With distinction, Mariah Wichman. Amanda Marie Willis. With distinction, Chelsea Wu. Sophia Jen Espinoza Ukit. With distinction, Jessica Zawada. The Diploma in Traditional Chinese Medicine Acupuncture, Elham Amirazar. With distinction, Gilles Kafrune Gauche. Guo Zhen Chao. With distinction, Albert Zhang. With distinction, Anthony Lau. With distinction, Vivian Lau. With distinction, Car Li Ling. With distinction, Xu Wan Lu. With distinction, Chun Kit So. Lucas Trottier. With distinction, Hui Man Choi. With distinction, Phoebe Wong. Kelly Lee Yip. With distinction, Ron Zhuo. The Certificate in Graduate Nurse Internationally Educated Reentry. With distinction, Via Victoria Bueno Abad. With distinction, Amy Alejandrino. With distinction, Jocelyn Mendoza Arcela. With distinction, Kimberly Becona. With distinction, Paulo Jose Benares. With distinction, Mac John Casiano. With distinction, Shanrina Cortez. With distinction, Liesel de Guzman. With distinction, John Carlo de la Cruz de Luna. With distinction, Ayusha Dungal. With distinction, Dilpreet Kaur. With distinction, Sheena Fabre. With distinction, Leah Flomentira. With distinction, Ramandeep Kaur Hans. With distinction, Rosalie Olympia Ilagan. With distinction, Irene Syra Jacob. With distinction, Giselle Keen Havaliana. With distinction, Lavreet Kaur. With distinction, Sukhpreet Kaur. Nadia Kovac. With distinction, Lourdes Paula Jane Javier Lat. With distinction, Sung Mi Lee. With distinction, Janina Carla Letada. With distinction, Yan Lee. With distinction, Michael Christian Lorbes. With distinction, Earl Pabalan Malyari. Myla Blossom Mariano. With distinction, Hannah Grace Claro Mercado. With distinction, Sarah Mosafari. With distinction, Jessa Pasha. With distinction, Caressa de Guzman Pate. Claudine Joy Velasco Pagdato. Eileen Cirilas Perez. Krishna Prasannan Peripil. With distinction, Roma Verna Relax. With distinction, Regine Tenaza San Pedro. With distinction, Yanreen Shanine Savliano. Lavanya Sebastian. With distinction, Patricia Silva Gross. Dustin Sumalnap. Shiulme Kumiling Sumaoy. Jessibel Perea Supleo. With distinction, Ria Mercado Talaro. With distinction, Sitara Tankapa Niayer. With distinction, Jaspreet Kaur Tind. With distinction, Jilu Rose Thomas. With distinction, Angel Tugbang III. With distinction, Chris Dominic DeBalos. With distinction, Yvette Aliza Santiago Ganotis. with distinction. Anmol Kaur. With distinction. Kirandeep Kaur. With distinction. Manpreet Kaur. With distinction. Sofia Fernanda Lasso Canto. With distinction. Baljit Kaur Man. With distinction. Rosemary Nti. With distinction. Patience Oklu. With distinction. Sanjana Puni. With distinction. Harsimran Kaur. With distinction. Harmanpreet Kaur Sidhu. Wahab Anitan Sunmonu. With distinction. Upneet Kaur. I present to you the graduates of the Faculty of Health. We will now recognize the graduates of the Faculty of Academic and Career Preparation. The Citation in Employment and Community Studies, Mika Esquibel Ariza. Gursirat Kaur Dillon. Maya Elizabeth Dickon. Quincy Quan Xing Tan. Owen Zhuetuen. Tabitha Halbig. Adam Hosney. Peter Edmund George Huntsman. Zina Catherine Jarouge. Kyle N. Xing Liang Lin. Joseph William Edward Logan. Joshua Nijar. Taryn Nijar. Edward Jun Yan. Lawrence Lang Yan. I present to you the graduates of the Faculty of Academic and Career Preparation. This concludes the presentation of our graduates.
I'll just let people get back to their places. There were a lot of you, weren't there? It's very well done. It was lovely to meet you all. But graduates, it's your job now to take this opportunity to acknowledge your family and friends, those who supported you during your studies. I need you to stand up, turn around, and make some noise, please. All right, sit down. Provost and Vice President Academic Dr. Diane Purvey will now present the Student Award.
Presented annually, the President's Outstanding Graduate Award encourages KPU students to excel in their chosen fields of study and to participate in university, student, and community activities to the benefits of others. Recipients have completed all of their study in one program at KPU, have consistently shown outstanding ability in their field, have contributed in a significant way to KPU or community affairs, and are recommended by their faculty. The President's Outstanding Graduate Award Diploma Program is presented to Vivian Lau. Vivian has always been fascinated by science, especially the interaction between humans and the natural world. This curiosity led her to study traditional Chinese medicine, and in 2022, she immigrated with her family to Canada to start their educational journey at KPU. With her diploma in traditional Chinese medicine acupuncture now in hand, Vivian plans to practice as an acupuncturist with a goal to help the community, particularly the elderly, maintain their physical health and spiritual wellness. Vivian wants to become a full TCM practitioner and plans to continue her TCM training through KPU's new Bachelor of Traditional Chinese Medicine program. Vivian has been active in the community both on and off campus, including volunteering at World TCM and Acupuncture Week, as well as Science Rendezvous. She has also assisted at weekly exercise classes for seniors with the Gaia Community Center and Wellness Society, and helped the nonprofit organization Ave Maria Garden hold floral workshops to deliver love and care to the community. Beyond the outstanding academic achievements that earned her a place on the Dean's Honor Roll each term, Vivian has demonstrated a natural ability to connect with patients by wholeheartedly applying her TCM knowledge in the student acupuncture clinic at KPU. Congratulations, Vivian.
Your turn. Deepak Gill will now provide a welcome to the newest members of the KPU alumni community.
Good morning, everyone. What an exciting day. I address you this morning as Board Director of the KPU Alumni Association and extend my sincerest and serious congratulations to you and your families on behalf of your alumni community. My name is Deepak Gill, and when I think back to my own graduation 18 years ago, I was very excited to embark on the next chapter of my life. My education with KPU offered me a career with BC Corrections, where I continue to learn and grow after over 2 decades with this incredible organization. The word alumni is derived from a Latin word meaning to nourish or foster. As you leave your student status behind and become alumni of this institution, I hope you'll remember your time at KPU as a place where your mind was nourished and your worldview fostered and expanded by the education you received. Just when you thought your journey at KPU had come to an end, I'm here to tell you that as new alumni, it is just the beginning. You are all now part of a vast alumni community of over 75,000 graduates. Our alumni are all over the world doing some amazing things, and we welcome you to this community where you can inspire and be inspired by your fellow graduates. Being part of this alumni family is your lifelong connection to KPU. The KPU Alumni Association is dedicated to helping you stay connected and providing you with meaningful benefits, services, and privileges. Also, to help you celebrate your achievements, the KPU Alumni Association is offering each of you a special stage clip video, which captured the moment you crossed the stage today. So be sure to check your email inbox in the coming days to receive your special gift. Being alumni also makes you KPU ambassadors. Your success will be our success. Your individual accomplishments give this university its character, and we relish the idea of hearing and sharing your stories. You have received a fantastic education from this university, and we look forward to celebrating your future successes. It is our wish for you that you carry the KPU banner proudly as you embark on the next part of your journey. We wish you all success upon your graduation, and we look forward to staying in touch with you. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Deepak. What she didn't tell you is that this week she's writing her comprehensive exams for her doctoral studies at Simon Fraser University. So take that as a role model, and you'll be learning the rest of your lives and at higher and higher levels in all kinds of different ways. I'm going to close the ceremony with a few words specifically about this university and its importance to our community within the context of the crucial role that universities of all shapes and sizes play in our society. KPU is a university for our times, a polytechnic university. It's open and accessible and relevant to both local needs and the global issues of our society. A university that is driven by teaching and learning, enriched by our research and scholarship, and engaged with our communities. Our mission is to create opportunities for all learners to achieve success and to prepare them for rewarding work, for engaged citizenship, and for a lifetime of continued learning. And certainly, all the evidence we have from employers and alumni is that we achieve these goals in many ways. And beyond that, KPU is part of a global community of thousands of universities which are founded upon and are dedicated to the great ideals of civilization: liberty, truth, sustainability, beauty, and justice. And they respect and preserve culture and language and ideas and inspire their learners and others to do the same and to become active agents in creating a better world, whatever their field of study. In order to do this, universities have for centuries cherished their autonomy and the academic freedom of their faculty and learners, and their rights and responsibility to always question the status quo and to explore new knowledge while tackling complex issues, and to do so respectfully, ethically, and thoughtfully. At KPU, although we're still quite young as a university, we continue this tradition, and not just by dressing up twice a year like extras in a Harry Potter movie. There are serious reasons for the pomp and the ceremony here at Convocation, in addition to being, we hope, an appropriate celebration of your success. It reminds us all of the hard-won freedoms that universities continue to protect and to foster on behalf of our society. So keep up the tradition. Whatever your line of work, try always to be open, skeptical, questioning, courageous, respectful, and kind. All of us here have had the honor and the privilege of helping each of you along the way in reaching your educational goals. Thank you for choosing us. Friends and family, thank you for all you have done in supporting our graduates and for being here today. I think you are the best Monday morning crowd we have ever seen. You're very vocal and very engaged. Thank you. Sophia, thank you for your kind words about your program and reflecting on the importance of the relationships that you have with your colleagues, and that will carry forward, all of you in all your lines of work, particularly in healthcare. Those relationships that you build with your colleagues are going to be important in reaching the goal of caring for people. Well, this concludes our convocation. I'd like to thank all of those who have been involved in the planning and executions of this week's ceremonies, including our interpreters. Thank you very much for being here today. I invite you to join us at the reception across the way in Surrey Maple for hugs and photos. Please stand if you are able and remain standing until the platform party and the graduates have exited the convocation. Please stand. In honor of our respect for the Kwantlen First Nation, I offer this blessing in harmony with and deep respect for the many faiths and philosophies and philosophic traditions represented here today. As you continue on life's journey, may you walk tirelessly. May the Creator walk with you. May his peace be in your minds. May her love be in your hearts. All my relations. I declare this convocation dismissed.